So let's start with the Throne Watchers, shall we? And the Throne Defender, for that matter. They still hurt. But I still gotta be a little careful. They can still kill me very quickly. Nice backflip. Oh, he's got the lightning going on. More lightning. Ooh, nice stagger. Okay, I think that's one. Excuse me, please. I need you to take damage. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they have to go down like close to each other, otherwise they resurrect. Or one of them resurrects. Their souls, and here we go.
You have proven yourself to me. Now, be one with the dark.
Nashandra looks great. Oh, they stick around. I thought they were leaving. Well, as I said, I'm over-leveled. This is basically a victory lap. Mostly leveled because of the DLCs are kicking my butt. So, let's put her to rest. She looks like she's had a time and a half. I do like how... Oh god. She comes through the fog gate. Oh yeah, that applies a dot too, but... And it's... I don't think it'll be of enough significance to make a difference. Yep, that's it.
Many monarchs have come and gone. One drowned in poison, others turned to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of ice. Not one of them stood here, as you do now. You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
Hey, Eldia. Oh, crap. I forgot. That this was a thing. Oh, cool. Whoops. Right, yeah, yeah, whoops. I forgot there was kind of a pit around the edge of the arena, you know? Would have been a nice little detail to remember. Wow, talk about tripping at the finish line. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, man. Like I said, I've only ever played base Dark Souls 2. I was not prepared for that second fight. Or third fight, I guess. I had no idea that Aldia was a fight. So, resource starved, item, yeah, just nothing. I had nothing. Probably could have done it if I was careful. I wasn't careful, and I walked right off the edge. I don't think the summons are available for this part either. I don't see their signs. Oh no, they are. Hey, let's not do that again. Yeah, he's in there. He's growling. Alright, let's try it again. I don't know why I'm going for my souls. They don't matter at this point, but... Alright, so it looks like the ideal thing to do, oh my god, is to have him teleport and then wail on him before the fire comes back up. Or just, you know, give him a good smack here and there. Yeah, this would be the time to do damage. After 4 hits, it looks like. Jesus! I would say that maybe charcoal pine resin is an idea here, but he's already covered in fire, so I don't know if that's necessarily the best idea. Yeah, and he seems to be taking reduced damage as well. While the flames are up, at least. Damn it! I lost my opportunity there. Yep. Even more fire! You know, I didn't want to draw parallels or anything. Or not parallels, but like... Alright, this is where my mind is going, right? He's like a tree dude. I'm getting like X-Death from Final Fantasy V vibes. But he's not, like, outwardly malicious. Like, Exdeath is just, like, the embodiment of evil. Or whatever, right? Aldia is just kind of done. There we go.
I'll watch everything and remain here patiently. The throne will certainly receive you, but the question remains: would you tell me light, dark, or something else entirely?
You know what? I've never seen this before.
There is no path. Behold the sky, behold the future. What could possibly await us? And yet we seek it insatiably. Such is our fate.
That's a lot like the Lord of the Dark ending in Dark Souls 1. Obviously that's DLC. That explains why I've never seen that ending before. It looked cool. I mean, I remember that this game, I think, only had the one ending where you ascend the throne and you just kind of sit there like, okay, yeah, you know, you're the big boss now. Wow. It has... I did not realize... like, how well this game stood up in certain aspects. Some of the DLC areas were a little lacking, a little questionable. Iron Passage, Frigid Outskirts, not great. Earthen Peak, all that poison crap in the base game, not so great. But when this game hit its stride, it hit its stride. And unfortunately, I didn't get to show off too many of the weapons because I fell into my old habits. Like, the twin blades are super cool, but I never got to show that off too much. You know what? This game... I think it receives an undue amount of hatred. Or an undue amount of dislike. Oh. Yeah. Oh, Emmy Evans, really? Huh. That's the vocalist that I'm very familiar with because of Nier. She does a lot of Nier work. So, anyway, Enmotoi Sakuraba is a prolific composer in his own right. Anyway, this game gets overlooked a little too hard, I think. It definitely has its rough points, and when it has its rough patches, it has its rough patches. But when it does have its good points, they are really good. I do like some of the changes that happened as far as, you know, the base gameplay is concerned. The full damage thing can but, Yoko Ono. Anyway, the power stance stuff, you know, the changes to backstabbing not being, you know, a freebie, great. 4 ring slots, definitely very nice, even though I got complacent with them. And use them, you know, for equip load to keep that medium roll, because I can't function without my medium roll, or fast roll for that matter. I'm just exhausted at this point, so my thoughts aren't exactly coherent. There is... Okay, some of the area design is very questionable as well. There seem to be a lot of, like, let's stuff a bunch of enemies around corners and have them, like, gang up on the player. I wasn't a fan of that. Some areas were just super short. They just felt long because they just stuffed a bunch of crap in it. Like, the Black Gulch is literally a straight line, but you have all the poison statues spitting at you, and the enemies coming out of the pitch. Like, that's just kind of eh. The dragon area is cool, but also kind of short. And yeah, I think the really low points of the base game were just the Earthen Peak and everything, with the poison, over-reliance on the poison mechanics and just nonsense. Iron Keep is cool. Archers are a pain in the ass, but it all makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but it's fine. Problem bosses? I don't think there are really any problem bosses. I don't enjoy the bottomless pit in the old Iron King fight, or at least the, you know, the lack of movement space, but that's just Dark Souls in general. And there's original Dark Souls too. Like, at this point, I've forgotten about most of the bosses, and that's kind of problematic, but I also think that's due to the fact that I have not played this game as much as I have Souls 1. Because I can't name any, like, Souls 3 bosses off the top of my head, other than, like, the Dancer of the Boreal Valley or Pontiff Sullivan. You know what I'm saying. I have not played this game as much, therefore I can't remember most of it. I do remember the Emerald Herald, though, God bless her heart. She is the best. I think she is the best level up NPC in the series. I know that's heresy, but, you know, Souls 3 Firekeeper is cute, but I'll get there. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. It's honestly a tie between the two of them, but I'm not here to waifu wars. I'm here to talk about Souls. Adaptability as a stat, not great. Don't like it. That's the only thing I don't like as far as the game mechanics are concerned. Leveling up, I mean. Vigor and Vitality being split into 2, not so great. Like, they just made more dump stats. Or not dump stats, but stats to dump into this time around. And that's why I think I ended up at, like, a soul level of 200. Because there's just... To play comfortably, at least for me, because I know that there's pros out there that'll play at level 1 and they'll be like, oh, this game's easy, bro. But for me to play comfortably, yeah, that's a lot of stats to be putting points into, and therefore the costs get higher, and so you have to get more stuff. Some of those unique weapons are cool. You know what? I like the weapon selection in this game. I really like the weapon selection in this game. You know, even though there's no equivalent to my beloved Baldur's Straight Sword for straight swords, that just pushes me to try other things, and I'm glad I did, because that Lois Greatsword right at the end, I think, was perfect. I like the Drakeblood Greatsword, but the Dan Southworth... Virgil? Okay, wow. Shows how much I'm paying attention to the credits. Anyway. Yeah, the Drakeblood Greatsword was lacking in range, and the moveset was a little lacking. I don't really like the vertical swings on the super short swords, so I didn't really use the Hade Knight sword, even though that's like the, it was a child version of Shanalot? Ah, damn, I missed it. Yeah, the Hade Knight sword had like a axe moveset, so I didn't really like that. I didn't really use that. And now I'm just rambling. I'm just rambling about things that I can talk about. The armor selection, as I was saying not too long ago, is very, very nice. I really like the Faram set. The Elite Knight set is my forever favorite. The Alva set, very cool. And even some of the sets that I wasn't wearing, like Ben Hart's set and Lucatil's set, they're really cool. This game has style. I will say that. World lore, a little iffy. I mean, it shows that this game wasn't directed by Miyazaki. Like it says there, he supervised, but he didn't quite direct. So it is rough at points. It doesn't feel very Souls-like at points, especially coming from Souls 1. I don't want to compare it to Souls 3 and later entries because they didn't exist at this time, obviously. But, you know, I just saw a smiley face there in the credits. But you know what? This game stands on its own. It deserves praise for, you know, not being cut from the same cloth, so to speak. And you know what? It's fun. It's honestly fun. It's honestly a good game, and I like it. People are too hard on it. I know that, you know, everyone wants Souls 1 and Souls 3 was basically fan service, but people are too hard on this. It's unique. It's different. And you know what? It's the better for it. So, with that being said...
Bearer until over the hill and where
yeah, she has nothing further to say.
It happens that blue light at the base of the tower. Although he does offer perhaps he is a foreshadow.
Yeah, talking about that. So unlike Souls 1, you have to manually trigger New Game Plus, so you can still, you know, go around and do stuff that you might have forgotten about before you begin the next New Game cycle. But I think I've covered enough ground. I mean, like I said, I know I missed some stuff for sure. Like, without staring at a guide all day, I can only do so much off of memory. And I think I've already spent enough time looking at guides to make sure I didn't miss anything, you know, particularly in the DLC areas. But, all in all, a good experience. I mean, I'll probably play this at some point again on my own in the future, because I had forgotten about this game completely, honestly. I had vague memories coming into this, and with the DLC editions and everything, I feel like I missed out on something great. But I don't have anything further to say. That's Dark Souls 2. Scholar of the First Sin. DLC, when it hits, it hits. When it misses, boy, does it miss. And, as an entry in the Souls franchise, this game definitely deserves its spot. So, I mean, give it another chance. Give it another try. It's super worth it. Like, it is. It's the black sheep of the family, but you know what? It's still a good bean. It's still a good one. So, with that, that's Dark Souls 2. And, further adventures await in other FromSoft entries.